boy, this this map is all kinds of fuck, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no.
So what do you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a storm over G1, there's a storm over D1, A5, A1, A7, A9, C4, C3, E3, F1, G1, and G7.
Yeah, literally a storm over all of our paths to get to point of interest
Yep.
for war.
What we could
We
do.
do, but I don't know exactly how much.
What do you think about G1, D1, G1, D1 to unlock this location? We'll go maybe go G1, D1 to unlock this particular location in the deep zones, and then from there go to G1, D1, and then here again to unlock this location. Or is three runs the same? Along the same route, kind of a bit much.
So the routes do mix up what they have each time.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is each time you go through it, it destabilizes it a little bit more, which means we're going to have enough energy to restabilize the zone.
Mm-hmm.
The only way around that is if we go through G1 and do not take any nodes. Just go straight through to hit the third zone.
Take no nodes, but go through G1, D1, and then on?
Yeah, we can take nodes in the third area because we do still need the corrupt nodes. I don't know if we need the unstable nodes still?
We could go a totally different route. I mean, we could go F1, B1, A5.
F1, B1. I mean, we could do, because that would either send us right to the quest zone or that would send us to the other highway.
That would unlock the quest zone and the other highway.
Yeah. Alright. Need to do this. I do apologize, Bob. My system's running on a little bit of lag today, so hard time watching it.
Words. So F1 is anchor execution and disruptive discharge. Don't like that. Let's reset that.
We can either reset that or we can go through C3. Alright.
C3 is angry abductors, fuel evaporation, and swift storm, with very low for energy.
Man.
Low energy on both sides.
I can't seem to see the stream on Discord, but I'll watch it on the Twitch.
Yeah, that was the issue I was having as well.
Puncture probability. Acid devours. Oh god.
So we don't have to worry about fuel if we're going through with the amp engine. Hey, Anon.
How's it going? Hey, Rosso, Nightmare, Anon, good to see y'all. Even Rosso. Let's see.
So, Acid Devour Steel. What was on E6 again?
E6 is Heavy Fog.
Heavy Fog isn't too bad, especially if we're just skipping through right to B1.
Darkness.
That's Eerie Darkness, Swift Storm, and
Virulent
Dense
Acid.
Mm.
So we might want to pull out the corrosion-resistant panels, since we've got a number of acid things.
Oh yeah, no.
And then, so C3B1A5, you're thinking?
Yeah. It's a little bit longer. It gives us a chance to grab a couple more resources in C3B1, which is mostly just the tree candy.
Looks like we're dealing with turncoat and exhausting explosions.
Yeah, so if we get hit by an explosion in there, it's going to drop our fuel and our battery. Fortunately, we're not too worried about fuel, it's just battery.
So we're...
Explosions!
So basically, in other words, we need to make sure that we have plenty of plasma.
Yeah. Either cattle rods or battery chargers, because a battery charger does 55% of our battery, no?
Of the basic battery, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, and we can make the bulbs. It's just the plasma we can't make. It's a lot of battery chargers, Bob.
Yes. I'm expecting bullshit.
That is fair and reasonable, honestly.
Now the question is, should I switch out the panels for the corrosive panels?
If we are just zipping through those zones specifically, because the only zone that we need to sit there and spend a lot of time in is going to be the deep zone one.
Yeah, but that's exhausting explosions. We've got a deep zone and we've got a mid zone.
Yeah.
And the mid zone is battery sapping too, so we're definitely gonna need to have a lot of battery with us.
Yeah. I'm thinking the logistics on this. We're going to have to grab at least 1 or 2 eggs on the way through, just so that we can jump properly.
We're going E6, C3, B1, A5, yeah?
Yeah.
Virulent acid. Okay, Sick Mickey, Moldy Balloon, Burp Bunnies. So we're going to have to keep our shield up the entire time.
Yeah.
Puncture, probability, and acid devours fuel. So we're going to be eating. We're just going to be eating battery charge.
Acid devours fuel, I think, is just the petrol fuel. I don't think it's the electrical fuel.
I hope not.
But, the puncture probability, we might want 1 or 2 puncture kits with that.
Sealing kits?
Yeah.
We got 3 of those.
Beautiful. That'll hopefully be enough. And then it's just dense fog in the starting area, which we can grab 1 of the eggs from there, because a lot of the early zones tend to have 2 to 3 of them. We just can't take all the eggs in a zone.
Why would we go there then? know. You think I got enough supplies?
You need more.
I do.
What type of supplies? I have no clue, but we need more supplies, Bob.
We always need more supplies.
Loot goblin mentality.
I love how like all the items are basically gotten larger as we've gotten bigger storage cases.
Oh, the more an item does for you, the bigger it is, up to a 2x3.
Yeah, I know that's the balance, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have a larger carrying capacity, but it gets filled up with larger things.
Things have been going well, Nightmare. How about yourself? That's blowtorch zappy do. Those are the big three that I need. I also need the impact hammer. Alright, that's everything.
Beautiful. Okay, add everybody into the cart.
I should have no quirks. No quirks. Quick recharge. Playing BG3, nice. And of course, we have our new dashboard icon, our new dash buddy.
Yes.
Because it was requested that we take Tobias with us, so we're taking Tobias with us.
Yes. Because Kavasha wasn't here last stream. For those of you who missed it, the new Dash Buddy is Tobias's favorite Dash Buddy.
Yeah, it's
We've been asked by the other gentleman to Francis to take him with us. It also looks enough like a bear that we can channel Grizzly through it.
A little bit. It's a big grinning bear. Yeah. I wonder exactly what cryptid it is. Not only do we have the grinning bear. Krathvar, thank you for the 31 months, my friend. Thank you so much. Indeed, praise be to Vinya Vinya.
It does look a little bit like one of the dogs from Ghostbuster as well.
A little bit. Good news. We don't need to take the stability anchor because it's way out the fucking way. How you doing, Croc? Good to see you, my man.
How many nodes do we have? How many eggs? Just the one?
Just the one on this one. See?
Yeah, we're going to have to bypass that one then. Because we don't want to destabilize it. Do you care if we destabilize this zone and use the highways to get back in deeper?
Either way, honestly.
So yeah, I may as well grab this egg, because we can restabilize the highway on the way through. We also need a minimum of energy in order to jump back.
Yeah, and we want to use the lower energy if we can instead of the higher energy.
Yeah.
one thing that I don't like about this game is the slightest touch makes the car look jerky as hell, like I'm not in control of the car at all.
Oh yeah, no, the sensitivity is ridiculous from what I've seen. But not without also affecting out-of-car bindings. Hey, Dillamoon.
Evening, Moon. How's it going?
Into the hole.
We gotta pay Anon a visit. See if we can grab anything that Anon left behind.
Especially considering apparently Anon paid you back for stealing all of his air conditioners.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the air conditioners blew up.
Damn, that's a shame. We really needed that air conditioner too.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to replace that, but you know, can't be helped.
We'll see if we can't grab an air conditioner from deeper into the zone.
Yeah. Hope they changed the filter on it recently. I mean, deeper in the zone, it gets really muggier.
Yeah.
Give egg.
Hey.
I love putting these things right next to the car.
Oh yeah, no. Perfect. To the moon!
I think this is an actual legitimate perfect storm of a trap to kill me.
I mean, possibly.
Like
Yeah.
radiation, so I can't get into the car. Radiation to kill me around the car, and then a shaker so that I can't get into the car.
The only thing that would be worse is a bunch of abductors.
We even had bunnies on us. But thankfully, we had the shield going, so the bunnies couldn't effectively attach. Not bad. Glad it's Friday. Been a hell of a week at work. I can only imagine. And tried pulling overtime this week. Now enjoying my evening. Looking forward to being off tomorrow. How about y'all? Things are going well. I've been tinkering with things.
Yeah.
I told Kayeth this earlier. I had a job interview earlier this week,
Hell yeah.
so I'm just waiting to see if I get it or not.
Best of luck, my dude.
Thank you.
Now, is it for a specific position, or is it for at a particular location?
Night team member at basically the local hotel.
Okay, here's what you want to do. When they ask if you have any more questions, there's a specific mind hack that you use in job interviews. Like, it's something like, with my skill set, and my abilities and everything that you've seen from my resume, where would you put me? Or something like that, because it makes them change their mind about you from like a potential hire to an actual hire at that point.
Yeah.
I will consider that in the future then, because I've already had the interview. So,
Yeah. Well,
but
the
yeah,
word you pick.
I'll definitely consider that.
Yeah. Speaking as a DM, the word you pick can completely change how somebody thinks. The words you pick can also either benefit or damn you. Like, well, in order to get the job I have, lines I use was, yes, I'm a risk. However, I am the best risk you can take.
And
And
I
the guy
put
hired
for
me immediately after that line.
and the band continues to play.
Yes.
Like one of the things whenever I was first trying to get my foot in the door, they basically asked me about my experience, and I was like, "Oh, I have no experience at this point, but that means that you can train me the exact way that you want me. You don't have to deal with any kind of pre-employment training from other sources."
Oh, yeah. Which, that's basically the route I took of, it has been 10 years since I've done a job like this. I do not have a preset of how I want to do, of how I'm predisposed to do this job. You can sit there and tell me exactly what you want me to do. Ooh, pneumatic tube.
I mean, definitely a question that I kind of do tend to ask is, is there any questions that you particularly want to ask of me? Because then because then it's drawing them out into, is there anything that they want to ask of me specifically?
Useful, very useful, but at the same time, if they have questions, now do they usually have any additional questions? Because that's what the interview was basically for.
Usually they would come back with like, in the interviews that I've had, usually it's been a couple of questions that they would have additionally.
Okay, this is thermolytic crystals and tree candy.
Ooh, we can get the thermal crystals in here.
Well, this is mid-zone.
Yeah. So the thermal crystals don't always pop up in all the zones. In the swamp, they don't pop up. In the forest, they do.
Well, I think we're in the forest, not the swamp.
Yeah, which means we won't be. We're unlikely to get any neon coral.
When the acidic compounds detect this part of the zone come into contact with fuel, both disappear into a vapor and damage your car from the acid is going to deplete your fuel more than normal. Puncture probability. In this part of the zone, anomalies that damage car tires are much more common.
Yeah. So that means we're going to have to watch the ground for the thingamabiddles there, the oil slick pools. There is only one node here. This will be a zone we'll have to pass through again, and we'll have to expend energy to stabilize it. Do you want to take the egg from here?
I am a greedy bastard, yes.
Fair.
I will grieve now and suffer the consequences later.
Fair.
Asking about the path of advancement. Asking about the path of advancement is something that can help in an interview. It shows you are potentially committed to the company long term and are willing to learn. It also subconsciously lets you know that advancement is important and they will want to keep you if they'll want to make sure that's possible. Ooh, very useful.
Definitely. Yeah, one of the things that I got asked was about how long do you want to be in this particular position? And I said, definitely more than a year. And I kind of said, things tend to come in like 6-year blocks. So a year to 6 is how long you will probably have me for.
Yeah.
Um,
I straight up usually go, I usually have a 5-year plan, and if you'll let me, I will have this job definitively a part of that 5 to 10-year plan. Ooh, light bulb.
Yeah, because definitely one of the concerns that the interviewer was a case of, oh, they didn't necessarily want to hire someone for 6 months and then they go to something else. This was, yes, I do want this job, and yes, I will be committed to doing it for a year, you know, possibly up to 6.
You always have to be concerned in a job that's always hiring, and if they hire you too fast, that's a red flag.
But apparently, all the training is going to be done online,
Good.
and I can basically repeat the training as many times as I want. So I can always refresh.
That's very helpful. Although, knowing how people are, you're going to do it once and you're never going to go back to it until they make you. Like, I'm going to be, I've been kind of looking at possibilities for jobs myself. And I've got a few potential ideas. And I'm hoping like hell that my previous experience and my reputation and the sheer amount that I did for my previous company will help me out with that. Is that a sick Mickey? Ah, shit, we got penguins again.
The penguin's been surprisingly helpful today. I say today.
Something's taking damage.
Passenger side door. And folds.
Apparently, driving through here, I think we may have lost some items.
Not too many, I don't think. Most of the stuff we'd care about glows.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
probably switch the ceiling kit, or one of the ceiling kits for the pearl.
That's exactly what I did.
Ah, fair.
Because the last time that I had an actual job, I was there for like 8 years, and I did almost everything that there was to do in that job. I probably could have gotten onto another program, but I was so burnt out at the time that I just let it go.
That one's going up high enough that I don't think that's a pickpocket. I think that one might be the exit. Hey, Bob? Yeah, no, that one's the exit.
Exit's like back that way.
Yeah. So Kivasha saw the balloon behind us and to the driver's side. And it does look a lot like a pickpocket. Fortunately, they don't tend to show up very often.
There's a tire puncturer. There's another tire puncturer.
These punks definitely are sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of tire spikes around here.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Hopefully there aren't too many. Fortunately, the retaliation for pulling an anchor right now seems to be just radiation pulse.
Okay, nice try, fuck boy. I got my shield up. I got that dog in me.
The question is, what breed of dog is it?
Chihuahua.
Ah.
Tiny, angry, and will fuck you up.
Let's see, Domoon. My feeling, Bob, I worked a retail job where I put in so much overtime that little shy kids started asking me about why I worked so much. If I had a family and friends, and if I had a family and friends, if I ever saw them. I mean, I've never been that dedicated to a job, but I did sit there and get classified as a specialist in several of the jobs that I have had.
I'll put it to you like this. I worked retail during COVID.
Yeah.
I did online call center work for a retail chain during COVID.
Yeah, I was both lucky and unlucky enough to not be working during COVID. Other mocker. Okay, that spawned right as you put everything down. Rude.
Yep,
They do
it's
not
a storm.
Yeah, I do not see any diamonds on anything, so we should be good to just get out.
Yeah, but should we take a minute to repair since we're at the zone and we're safe right now?
Yeah. Yeah, because the storm isn't heading this way. It's gone past us now.
I get it. You want me gone. So I did call center work for a retail chain, and the entire year of COVID, I basically got put into a training position. I was a trainer. So I spent most of that year training class after class after class after class, right? And I was so burnt out by the end of it that when all the classes were over and it was like Christmas time, we had so many people on the phones. Basically, I was taking any time off that I possibly could. Like, hey, do you need to cut people? You can cut me. I'd be happy for it. And I'm guessing that when they let people go at the end of the year, because they had to downsize half the entire workforce,
Yeah.
they went basically off of stats. And apparently, since I hadn't worked that entire year because I was training and I took all that time off, I was super rusty and my stats weren't great, so I immediately got the axe.
Yeah.
And I was so burnt out from doing all that training. They basically told me, hey, you've got 4 days to get onto another program. Otherwise, we're going to part ways.
Yeah,
And
no.
I reached out to my training lead, and I'm like, hey, can you get me onto another program? I'd really appreciate it. They said, yeah, sure, don't worry about it. I'll get back to you. She never got back to me.
Yeah, no.
I got caught up in a dream. Can someone tell me what it means to live?
Let me see. We're at C3. Right, B1, right?
Correct.
That compressor twisted, wreck car. Okay.
We're going to have to be careful of the moldy balloon specifically. Because the Sicky Mickey and the Burp Bunnies will both... Well, Sicky Mickey stays in one spot, and the Burp Bunnies tend to deactivate after you bounce them off the shield once.
See, then after that, Lenny saw there was some bullshit that they pulled, so he was like, hey, I got all this, no time. No deal.
Hey, Bob,
Yeah.
your mic is doing a thing real bad. Yeah, it sounds like you just dumped about 8 pounds of gravel into a blender.
I just muted and I just unplugged it. How's it sounding now?
You sound so much better.
Okay.
Crisp and clear and under control.
Perfect.
So, after they let me go, like, I was talking to Lanny about it, and he's like, hey, you know, I think I see a situation where you and I can help each other. And so he offered for me to take care of his, like, his YouTube vlogs and stuff like that. So he and I started working together on the YouTube vlogs for a while. And I'll be 100 with you. I learned a hell of a lot with like content creation, video creation, thumbnails, and everything like that. The dude is a wealth of knowledge. Like he has so much experience in the content creation game, it's insane.
Ooh, go-kart steering wheel. We're out of the feature zone, I think, yes? Which means we should be able to put stuff into the roof racking in the back.
Yes. Hello there, Art and Truck.
Excuse me, sir, you're hiding in a rock. Please get out here. I would like your shit.
Right, I've got triple turbines right now, so I don't have to worry too much about power in this particular area.
I mean, we could even get away with just sitting at the exit to make sure our batteries are fully charged. Enjoy your noms there, Dilmoon.
Oh, that would be, having noms is great. After I get off stream, I'm gonna cook me some spaghetti.
Spaghetti can be delicious. Your favorite type of sauce, Bob?
Meat sauce.
Meat sauce? Spicy meat sauce or just red meat sauce?
Red meat sauce. Storm.
Oh, hey, look, Storm.
Storm passed. Time to go. We found some good stuff here. I'll admit.
The highway sections like this, you usually find not a lot of stuff, but it's usually decent at least.
Mm-hmm. I think we'll go through this run, then we'll gear up for the final run, because I wanted to save the last mission for Kavasha being here.
Kavasha says hello from beside me. I don't know if you can hear her because her voice is terrible for the mic.
I heard her very lightly,
It is.
but I heard her nonetheless.
Do we want to grab one or two here?
I'm thinking one since it's on the way.
Sounds good. We can either grab one at that crossroads, or we can grab the one that's in the middle of that loot drop.
Oh god. So many cars.
Has he got gas? I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
That shit don't run.
Not even my name. Not even on my demo. It's not even on my shit. Can't this is fault.
I mean, you can blame me for that one all you want. I'll just enjoy it.
Did I mention with this new engine we fucking fly now?
Yes.
We fly now.
We fly high, no lie.
Station wagon in the sky. I can go twice as high. Ooh.
Tree comes in candy now.
Your tree stopped speaking and by thing of candy.
This isn't Helldivers. Oh god, I'm getting Creek PTSD again.
That's okay, you haven't found the bugs in this game yet.
Wait, there's bugs in this game?
I mean, we haven't seen the thing that moves in the dark yet. Oh look, a bouncing mold balloon. Way the fuck out there. I like rock candy stays. What's your favorite candy bar?
Ooh, that's a question.
Do we need lead for anything, Bob?
Frather, what's a charger, Chan?
Chat Ram, don't you start.
Chat Ram, why? Why Chat Ram? Why?
Thank you for the tier 1 subscription, Blackfoot Ferret. There was a shocking development earlier, however, it was more harder.
Do I
The
want to
penguins
be
come
a shit? Just grab that and run.
I mean, you could.
Probably.
The trees speak binary. They say they want to give you candy. Candy.
This is such a dumb idea. This is such a dumb idea. Why am I doing this?
Because I stayed in the car like a smart kobold this time. Oh yeah, no, he's actively healing because he used the Healy do first. Mother mucker.
So remember how this stage is virulent acid?
How you doing, Bob?
Apparently I grabbed the one that we wanted to grab.
Beautiful. Straight through here. Unless you want to pop down and grab that bunker and houses down to the left.
Here's the question: when it comes to the tree candy, do you sort them by color or taste?
I sort them by shape.
You know, I was thinking of a way of bringing up that meme. Thank you for beating me to it.
I mean, if you're going to ask that question with anyone in the chat, it's probably going to be me you ask it to.
Yes.
That's why I sort it by shape.
You do not deserve to be moss collector.
You're just jealous.
They're having the moss argument again.
I see, this is why we have elders in the war. Specifically so that they go, you sort it this way, and if anyone doesn't sort it this way, they get put into bug ranching. Because nobody likes to do the bug ranching. Except for Jimmy. Jimmy Bugs is weird.
But is Jimmy good at bug wrenching?
He, bless his soul, he tries. That's why he has the title of Jimmy. Hey, Bob, I hear banjos coming from the farmhouse.
Sure, it's fine. Like, and as soon as I hear the word Jimmy, I'm immediately taken back to Rob TV's version of the name Jimmy, which is a Jimmy is basically a red shirt.
Give me one.
Don't forget to Jimmy, drink your juice. And if you're proven to be competent, and you're proven to know what the fuck you're doing, you upgrade from a Jimmy. You become a James.
Mr. Jonathan.
The only time that Rob has ever spoken to me directly, he called me James.
Beautiful.
Because it was in the final game of Dwarves vs. Zombies. I was in my dwarf guys, Grand Mir, and I was repairing a wall from a spider getting into it. And he simply told me, I'll buy you as much time as I can, James. Unfortunately, I did not survive that game. I got knocked too far back by an ogre, and I got basically. I was too far behind the rest of the group, so the admins killed me instead of letting me catch me up.
Yeah.
Because
Thank
it was
you, probably not Amir, for the gift sub to Doppelganger.
Amir. A while back, Amir dumped like a year's worth of subs on Doppel, so every month Doppel can basically renew it. But yeah, Ferret, Doppel, thank you for your subscriptions. Welcome in. And
I believe that there was a year of gifting war going back and forth between Doppel and Amir.
yeah, I think like Doppel gave Amir gave Doppel a year. Doppel gave Amir a year. Amir's a good dude.
Yeah.
Way more generous than he should be.
I mean, there was collateral in that fight. I do remember that. Mostly you.
That was during one of the generosity attacks, I believe.
Yes.
That was during a hype train.
Yes. I believe it was during a hype train I started.
That was likely during CSEs. Right, A5, turncoat and exhausting explosions.
Yeah, which A5 is going to be our jump out point? Question mark?
Yes, because we have to do A5 to unlock the next location.
By the looks of it, we might be able to do A5 to the highway. We'll see once we load in.
But if we do A5 to the highway, will that let us get to the next location?
That's a hard maybe. Because it'll open up from A5, and it should also open up whatever the highway has. Yeah, there's an out here, so we can get right to the highway from here. Looks like that's either 2 tunnels or 2 bridges. Hard to say.
Might as well go ahead and recharge. Alright, I want to see the anomaly effects. Now, where is turncoat? Sometimes that which you trust the most might still turn against you.
Okay. So hopefully, we can get through here without worrying too much about the car. If we avoid most of the hazards that we can, we shouldn't have to worry too much. Radiation, there's some Olympian by the looks of it. Fuel up there, which we don't need. Cursed. Bunch of recruits. This car slowly drives away. Hello there.
Yeah, so let's.
I think this is what turncoat is. I'm surprised. I'm legitimately surprised that I got a stable anchor just popped from that balloon.
So the balloons do drop random shit, and there's a chance for them to drop just about anything.
Hmm.
I noticed that when we were first interacting with it.
There's a lot of magnet machines around here.
I mean, yeah. We don't super need magnets, because you did get a bunch of magnets last time you came through.
Yeah. My car's driving away right now, isn't it?
Probably. Judging by the fact that it's slowly creeping away, I say slowly, it is now very quickly coming back. Goodbye.
Oh no, it's become Carrie.
It's driving itself, actively.
Oh no, sorry, not Carrie, Christine. That's it. That's the name of the movie.
We want to go over that bridge, by the looks of it.
Well, the car was taking us in that direction, so here we go.
Yeah.
So, turncoat is interesting. The car acts on its own.
Yes. We're dealing with poltergeist.
So, do you get rid of it?
Yeah, the poltergeist will disappear after we leave this zone. I mean, if he goes to the far one, the car's going to be...
Get back here, you fuck!
Away! Bob! Now, you see, this is why I'm not allowed access to the pedals normally.
Oh my god! Guys, look! What is that? Whoa!
That's a pair of balloons inside of a devil grinder.
Yeah, it's probably better just to leave it.
Oh? Oh? I think you keep down to it. It's gonna be okay.
That's a statement. I brought you shampoo. It's going to be okay.
It's very nice now.
I brought you shampoo!
Is it tasty?
Oh.
Don't drink it.
But I'm pissed.
A kobold would absolutely drink it.
Jimmy Cobalt would, 100%.
Didn't want me to drink it. Why to make it smell like peaches?
Oh, it tastes terrible. Make me sad.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Get back here, you fuck! Where are you going?
Over here.
Joyriding. Nope. A picture of this young lady.
Ma'am, I'm trying to eat a sandwich. Please stop driving into things. No, it's trying to get out. Perfect. The car knows where we're going.
Oh, good.
We can't even get out to repair the car here. The car will just leave on us.
Oh, that's
Light ambient radiation.
light ambient radiation, but look at all that energy.
Yes.
Here's
What do you think is causing the light ambient radiation, Bob?
oh, we could legit go for the end.
We could. It is perpetual stability. Will it let us?
Tell you what, let's make a poll.
I like polls. They're good at holding things up.
All right, chat. Do we go for the well? Yes. Yes, go immediately for the well, or no, we need to collect more supplies and get more upgrades.
Yeah. Well, 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 what do we have here?
Because if we go to this location, if we go to A3, that's a lot of energy for a lot of upgrades. But if we go here to the well, that's likely going to end the game.
Are we able to make a save right now?
I think it autosaves on leaving a zone. However, judging by the mission we're on, I don't know if that's actually the well or just the next one towards getting to the well.
Fair.
Which was why I was thinking, hey, we could try for the highway. However,
well, I'm leaving it up to a vote. And one person has voted in this poll so far. 2 people have voted in this poll so far.
2 person have voted.
I see that we have a Chaos Goblin on our hands, tying up the vote intentionally.
What? Me? Chaos Goblin? No, it's not like I do stuff specifically to concern and confuse people. Just don't look at the arena.
Some bitch, I did the exact same thing to somebody else a couple days ago.
Do we coin flip it?
No, I'm going to D20 it. High, low. 14. Fair, Straw Hat. I already had a game plan if we were gonna end Pacific Rim early. I was gonna switch over to the Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
For at least a little bit. Do you hey Kayeth,
Yes?
you think we got enough energy?
No, I think we're going to need more. We don't even need to use energy to jump from here. We can just activate the tower and go.
this one is ambient radiation, yeah?
Yes.
That's the only.
Judging by the wiggly line.
Okay, I'm gonna dip out of the call, but I'm gonna still be watching the stream.
I appreciate you hanging out for a while, Rosa.
Yeah, because it's nearly 3 a.m. for me, so.
Son of a bitch, go get slept.
Cool.
Yep. Think about it.
Have a good night.
Good night. Rest well.
Hey Bob, it's been an hour. Have you hydrated?
I have a thing of Kool-Aid.
Is it cooling or is it aiding?
Bit of
Foil.
a bit of all.
Okay. Mitch!
Where for the card?
This is no longer a reliable container. Shit.
Damn. I guess we've repaired it too much. Wait. The one on the roof is no longer reliable?
Yep.
Nah. We'll have to repair that when we get back.
We can't repair it.
Sorry, replace. We will have to remedy that when we get back.
There. So we can no longer keep things that we absolutely want to keep in there anymore.
Yeah.
So we will now dump everything. And then we will handpick what we want to keep and what we want to get rid of. Okay, you know what? Alright, so chemicals we keep, crystals we keep, tree candy we keep, that we keep. We keep the big pearl. Wait a minute. I know of one thing that we lost.
The steering wheel.
We lost the go-kart steering wheel.
Shame. all we can hope is we get another go-kart at some point in time.
Technically,
The decal that's in the very top right up there. Which one is that? In the roof?
Numbers and wood panel.
Okay, that would be numbers then.
Looks like we're in the middle of a storm.
Oh, probably. I think we need more thermostat for Christmas.
Okay, and it's moving away from us. Good. Oh, good. You know, it's funny how our looting suddenly came to a screeching halt.
What? Oh.
Anything that I'm not afraid to lose will go up here.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, good. Left, rights. Fantastic.
Can we take a left right here?
Don't you do it? The greed is already consuming my soul.
maybe it's so cool.
I can't even contest that. I mean, I can say that I still have my soul because my greed had me collecting other people's souls at one point in time.
The interesting thing about that chat is he's actually not lying.
I'm not. Hi, will that be cash debit or your soul today?
And people actually fell for that shit.
Yes. I had about 3 people go from the haha he's joking to the oh my god what have I done?
The management. Hey, explosive crates.
The management only told me to stop doing it when a very Christian lady got upset with me.
Hmm. Did she make the deal?
No. However, I made her the offer every time she came through.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to continue to grab shit, but if we lose it, we lose it.
Yeah. You know, the only time the roof of the middle gets damaged there seems to be when we actually actively roll the car.
Then we can take damage from radiation.
Oh, it can take damage. It just doesn't tend to get holes in it or become weird until we roll the car. that large amount of radiation.
Yes.
I think there might be a little bit of radiation right there, Bob.
Yeah? You think? Just a little bit?
Just
A wee bit?
away. Yeah, but he needs to be in the radiation in order to put stuff down. That is a crude bumper. Hey, lefty righty appeared. Oh, we can use one of those electrical kits that we have to get up there.
That's an electrician's kit.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Can I interest you in some more chaos today, Bob?
I am always interested in chaos.
Beautiful. All you have to do is grab these 2 pink balls.
Oh, good. Into a left, right.
Beautiful.
Rolled into the clearing. And
So if you take a left right here, we should be able to get to the exit a little bit faster. Mind the tree. Excuse me, was that a deal?
I was listening to that.
I caught a clip of it. That sounded like a D&D scene description.
It was. It was a D&D game that people, that the players said nobody's listening to. Fuck. Oh, that's a trap.
Probably. Station wagon in the sky. We can go twice as high. Do it. Do it. That's good. There's no power in the lines.
Yes.
I hate this. My radio's not playing.
What is it now playing, Bob?
It's playing nothing.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
It's not playing music. It's supposed to be playing music, but it's not playing music.
I left the CDs at home. I'm sorry.
Which pisses me off because there was a fucking D&D podcast playing.
I'm sure it'll be recorded when we get back. When we get back to the place. I think it was the campaign name. I think the campaign name is Roll With Me.
Fuck off. Just fuck right off. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Go directly to fucking yourself. I have figured out a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can go to fucking YouTube and listen to the podcast.
You could. Yeah, but anything we grab has like an 80% chance of dropping out the back.
Yes, but that's what we found.
True.
I'm out of here for something.
Bob, the truck that we passed by up there.
Uh-huh.
We could see if it has another steering wheel in it. It's not too far away.
I climbed out of here for something.
Battery charging?
Okay. I mean, we don't have fuel to go through, so. Yes.
Gimme, greed.
Gimme some time to think.
No.
Shame. I mean, there's a shifter. Is that a sword shifter?
It is.
Ooh. I do see the sword. Now it's a diamond sword. I have to change the lyrics a little bit so we don't get copyright hit.
We can get hit by Tobuscus's songs?
Maybe. I don't trust that shit. Sword and magic helmet.
Y este es un hermoso día para salir a caminar, a compartir
So we can hit that, come back, hit the stabilization tower. Because the tower will make it so that we can use the highway.
Leave your call notes.
You know, it's going to be a real bitch if we get a Olympus pod. Oh, you're closing in from that direction, you son of a bitch. are grabbing a lot of energy. Where the fuck is the car? Do we want to go for the stabilizer tower? Or do we just want to take the road? Oh shit, everybody's quiet.
Hello there?
I don't know. I think I need to like uninstall Discord or something.
Might be a thing.
Do we want to go
Discord
for
has
the,
been
Do we want to go for
recently.
the stabilizer tower, or do we want to go for the one to the south? Storm is closing awful quick.
The stabilizer tower will immediately open up this route for a highway, and it'll open up either one of those routes, and it won't matter how close we are to it. Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. And because we already have the storm on us, it's not even going to speed up the storm. Can we drive through that fence? Sure. I see. Quickly now, quickly. Those are meteors. They are from the storm in this area. Which one was it? Well...
Yep, we've got to move. We're fine. Again? It fucking died again?
Yes. You missed all my music. Shame.
It's like it flickers and it starts to shut down, but it doesn't. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
So
I
it
have to-
disconnects just enough that you lose us, which is unfortunate.
Mhm.
That was a
I
long trek.
just get more
Make sure to wash all that Zelda off.
radiation. Now let's see if the friendly dumpster has a go-kart wheel for us. I mean, it'd be amazing.
know, Chief.
10.
However, we have a lot of upgrades. Because we have 10 corrupt engine, 10 corrupt energy.
We can probably get most of the rest of it.
Gas reservoir moving towards pneumatic blocker.
The tracks are jumping on their own now. The rain is asking if I know how much it hurts where the earth ain't green.
You're through to Anomaly Pest Control. We're experiencing usually a high volume of calls right now, and all our operators are busy. Your call is important to us. In order for us to best redirect your request, please select the following options. One, if your anomaly is trying to deal with this in your home. Two, if it's trying to, as if it's outside. Three, if you think it's any kind of loss of life. Four, if you think you've become an anomaly. I think we're going to have to press 4.
Can I press 9?
What does 9 do?
You'd be surprised.
You bitch. Limb ship engine, pneumatic locker, chronodilator, magnetic bumper.
I don't know what the chronodilator does, nor the magnetic bumper.
The chronodilator basically just freezes. The chronodilator, it seems localized time distillation is possible, albeit within a contained space and demanding substantial energy. This device should reduce apparent passage of time. It may also cause confusion, nausea, and flatulence.
I mean, that makes sense. It is a temporal disruption, which means very specific nodes in the brain would not like it. If we weren't using the AMP engine, it would be fine.
The Lazarus device is interesting.
If you die, no, you didn't. Scan a remnant ghost.
Basically, I have to die. I have to go back and I have to scan my corpse.
Yeah. Which we had the chance to do so, and I don't think we did.
Yeah, because I picked it up off screen.
Yeah.
Let's see. We need marsh eggs and a limb chip for a repair station inside of the garage. We need 3 limb chips for the deco bin. Finish that.
The limb chips, I think, all need Olympium.
They do. We finish that. Scan a radiant dredge anomaly.
That's an interesting one.
We've basically gotten everything that we're interested in getting.
Oh yeah, no, we're at 90 of 100%. fact, I'd even hazard to say we're at 95 of 100.
I'm going to store this in a new pneumatic locker.
Alright. Yeah, because the other one was starting to give us problems, wasn't it?
I eventually figured out how to fix that. I sorted it enough, but I didn't sort it too much. Because sorting it too much was the problem.
Radiant Bridge.
Alright, let's take a look at this shifter.
It seems kind of shifty to me.
Grabbed. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump off some gear.
We're just only finding the smokestacks.
Hey, Catherine! Catherine with a 25-month streak, 36 months in total? Heck yeah. Thank you so much. I hope your day is well, Catherine. That's a circuit board.
Kavash is saying we can only find the Radiant Dredge in the smokestack biome.
Huh.
Which I think is an inner zone one? Question mark? Oh look, MREs.
Well, that smokestack's in there.
Hello, back boy.
Well, how to do there? Good to see you. Just go ahead and sort everything out. I think we need to, we might need to replace everything.
Yeah, we've been on, what, 2 runs with everything now?
Although this is likely going to be our final run.
Possible. Second to last run, I think. Because I don't think we've gotten to the well yet.
Alright, so question is, where do we hit from here?
We could do G1, D1, A3, and then there.
G1, D1, A3. Reroll A3. Battery sapping.
Do we want to make the other engine for this trip?
Well, since we're
Or
not...
do we just...
What I'm thinking is we just replace the, the storage crate with an extra large roof battery. Or do you want, maybe we could just re-roll A3?
I mean, we can just go through 8-3 because it is a highway section, so we can just go in right through to the next zone if you want.
We have 3 scanner charges left. Do we want to re-roll it?
I would say use the 3 scanner charges to clear up C3 and B1 in case we need to make another run. Actually, no, we can bypass C3 because we have F1 clear now. It would just be B1 that we'd have to clear up.
Barely plugged. But the storm is gone now.
Yeah. Which it'll change what single condition it has for next time. Hey Bob, have you ever played Wolfenstein New Order?
I haven't. I think I've watched Lanny play it.
I'm fine with bigger explosions. Are you good with bigger explosions, Bob?
I mean, we're going to be bringing out all armored pieces to mitigate it. Now, what do we want? What do we want to bring on our potential final run?
Do you want a loot goblin on the potentially final run?
I mean, there's not really much of a point loot goblining the final run, right?
Yeah. So we have the ping. We have a lot of repair kit. We have a lot of battery packs. We could bring some radiation resistance, but we've already stabilized all the areas leading up to where we're going. The only other thing I could think of is if you grabbed the roof battery, slap that on.
Pull off the resource radar, pull off the loot rack, since we're not going for... We're not... We're not going for, like, gear.
Yeah. If anything, we're going to be doing the same as last time, grabbing energy where we can, grabbing any specialty items where we can.
And basically we're fully replacing the car.
Yeah. The turbines on either side should be okay, but we can replace them if you want.
The turbines should be okay. The wheels I want to replace definitely.
Because the wheels will 100% sit there and have a fit.
Yeah, because they've started puncturing already.
Yeah.
We have more than enough supplies to remake everything.
What? We're so lax on supplies, though, Bob. Don't you look at me like that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We are absolutely barren on supplies.
We ain't got shit, Jimmy. I mean, it's not like we have a pile of supplies just sitting on the floor somewhere.
Absolutely not. We are absolutely barren on supplies. I have no idea how we're going to be able to make it.
Hey, Bob, can we make any more clothing pieces at the sewing table?
Ooh.
It's weird being this tall compared to the car again.
That's a negatory. We need Olympium fragments, swamp coral, and Olympium fragments, and lead platelets.
I knew we needed lead.
We don't need that much lead, though. We only need 15, which is one thing.
I knew. My brain had told me lead. I couldn't remember what for. Here. Because you took the tires off the car. Love.
You doing alright, Bob?
They just exploded. The damn things just exploded. Why did they explode?
They're not. Oh, do you have any quirks?
You doing okay, Bob? You seemed a little bit tired there for a second.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But the reason why those tires exploded was because they were classified as essential items.
They were like those peculiar items, I believe.
Peculiar is a star, essential is a heart.
Extra large root storage. Where's the extra large battery? Magnetic bumper is a... I swear to God. Swear to God. We need limb chips and plasma for this. And limb chips for that.
That's a shame. I was hoping that we could get the roof battery.
Oh well. Ah yes, armored panels. So many armored panels.
Beautiful armored panels.
Perfectly pristine armored panels that will not be that way in about 5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes? Damn.
I'm being an optimist here. Alright, now for armored doors. I'm a bit upset that we can't have the roof battery, but okay. the back door. Put on the driver door. Then we have to spray paint and decal the entire thing.
I mean, we can always go with a new setup.
Alright, what do you like?
That's the question, isn't it?
We could go flames.
We could do flames. I don't think Bob has the dragon one anymore. I think he mulched it. Ooh, there's a sunset one.
I do have the shark teeth.
You do have the shark teeth, yes.
The mural?
Yeah. Let's see what that looks like.
What color would go with it though?
So that is very bright and yellow. Do we have yellow paint?
We might. We do. We have yellow and we have orange.
Did you hit the back door as well?
I did not. Alright, so we want yellow?
Yeah. Let's see how that looks. That isn't bad.
Let's try first the orange though.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Think the orange is better?
It looks better. Do we have... Yeah. We could try either red or crimson, just to try to make it pop a little bit more, but I don't know. That's a lot of warmth.
Do you want the ones that aren't shaped
Which the crimson is a cooler shade of red, so it might work as well. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hey, there's a Bigfoot in there. Also a Kraken.
the mural is
Can't believe we're spending this much time on transmog effects.
Fashion souls, Bob. Being fashionable is important.
Some would say the most important.
If-
going out, you gotta go.
I'd be just a little bit damaged. Do you want to mulch the damaged ones before you make the new one, or?
I'm making sure I have the supplies to make the new ones.
Ah. Right beside the tires, Bob.
The train is pulling out the station. The wind is blowing.
That's just it. It's not in limb shield.
Oh, for the limb shield, that would be the little satellite dish tab. Because it's a gadget.
That's why that right there is why we didn't destroy it.
Ah, fair enough. We need more plasma. Yeah, which means it should last this run, but we should definitely grab plasma on the way through.
Well, we haven't repaired the limb shield all that much. Also. We don't fucking need you. Alright, so are there any pieces over here? Yes. Lead acid battery. Leak resistant battery. I'm about to do something blasphemous.
I like blasphemy. Are we going with more battery?
We're going with more battery.
Beautiful. Do we want lead acid or leak resistant?
Let's go with leak resistant. Capacity 30, capacity 30, 150. Yeah, let's go with leak resistant. Even more energy. I want more. More? More. Solar panel, steel panel, steel. I think my ion shield is over here. Guess. Fuck collecting at this point.
We require more Vespian battery.
Is there something else that we can put on the roof?
Do we have all of our bumpers on as well?
We need to grab another armored bumper.
Okay. Magnetic bumper. What is magnetic bumper do? I mean, that would be nice, but...
Olympian torch requires plasma and Olympian fragments.
We might need plasma, Bob.
Maybe. Anti-corrosive bumper, paddle tire, leak-resistant fuel tank, gas reservoir.
I mean, if we were using a gas vehicle, that would be great.
What is it? What
Black
is it?
Report, I think you have the right one. I could be wrong. think New Order is the first one in the new series.
You know what? I'm gonna splurge.
Ooh. Are you grabbing both?
Can't grab both.
Shame. One super fancy headlight go. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. I think we need more lithium for it. I could be wrong though.
We do.
Bob, there has been a terrible miscalculation. I've been left alone with my spells.
Oh, that is a mistake. Who would dare make you, who would dare make this grievous error?
A large number of people, apparently.
Bill, list isn't dead.
The local lizard man has a lot of spells available, and only one person in the chat, I believe, is in the scene to go, oh no. Because I've already started my setup.
What's the scenario?
Everyone is fighting over a chest that my character is convinced is trapped. My character is just going to remove the chest. My character currently has a 60-foot move speed. On base. I am playing Lizalfos from Breath of the Wild.
Okay, is there anything that we are missing?
$500,000.
That'd be nice. So we're bringing the limb shield. We're bringing the limb shield and the ion shield. We've got a roof rack, and we are going to loot just in case because we are loot goblins.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
We got the mini turbines. The only problem now is that I'm going to hit the parking brake every single friggin' time. No quirks. Alright, chat, this might be the last run.
Yay!
We have 164 batteries.
Only 164?
I know, right? Alright, So, where did we say that we were going to go? A3, D1, G1?
G1, D1, A3, and then 4, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's 3 highways we can just book it through.
Fair. Happy Hair is the good one, right?
Yes, happy hairs are the good ones that'll heal you.
Good friend.
We have a special Ferris seat installed for this ride, apparently, Bob.
Oh, we are draining battery rapidly for some reason.
I'm not sure why. We might have been overcharged. I sense a problem, Bob.
You know, I sense it too.
Father Mucker.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's not my fault this time. I have not been playing with the nope yet.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up.
Please,
Yet.
hold me up.
Yet. Yet. What do you mean, yet?
What do you think I mean by yet? I mean, this is the nope, not the barrel of nope. The barrel of nope is a completely different kettle of fish. In fact, it's a barrel of fish. Don't shoot it.
What happens if you shoot it?
Bob, you saw what the Void Barrel did to the Verithian Plains. Don't shoot the barrel. Ooh, a thing. It's a turtle. It's a turtle. Cowabunga.
It's not a turtle.
Oh, it's Jaws. Even better. Maybe? Important doohickeys go in the back. We have learned our lesson from last time.
That's what it would have looked like.
I mean, that isn't bad. I actually kind of like that.
That was great. And flashback to the fucking Joker.
Important doohickeys go in the back.
Okay. Oh, the wall just blinked at me, funny.
That does not surprise me in the least.
Oh? Why do you say that?
Because this entire area is made up of weird shit.
Fair.
Okay, we're not stopping to say hi to Anon.
What? Why do you say that? Anon's really mad that we keep stealing his air conditioner. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a trap for us. Fuck. Anon, why?
Betrayal. Is it because I ate your spicy chicken wings last week?
To be fair, those were delicious.
Yeah, they were.
Shinzo!
Kaith! Kavasha? Do we want to steal all the energy bills?
I was thinking about it.
Just lick them both on the way by?
We could.
The electric trap in the last area. Bob, can you check the headlight on the passenger side? Because I think
that better
headlight...
not be my fucking brand new Olympium.
It is, because we got electrocuted, I'm guessing. So it just needs the electrician's kit. Yep.
Spent so much money. So many supplies building this damn thing and it immediately shorts. It's a very pretty non-functional headlight. What's up, Shinzo? Okay, time for the limb shield to go up. We're getting smacked around way too much. We're actually okay on chemicals now. We don't need specifically need to stop at every scientist range to go through.
I mean, the only reason we need to stop at any scientist ranges is if they have plasma coils in the back.
There.
I mean, that's a lot of lead.
True, but likely we won't need it.
Fair.
Like that is a potential job for another for like a post game run. I wonder if I can do an entire run where I never use the brake.
You could. You just have to get the muscle reflex of yeah, you just have to get the muscle reflex of hitting the brake every time you get out. Yeah. Honestly, Shinzo, I feel the trying to stay cool.
I feel that in my soul.
My air conditioner has been running for almost 7 months straight. And I live in Canada. Actually, I shouldn't say 7 months. It's closer to like 5. Yeah, I think we have had the ice cream before. Yeah, no, it isn't Shinzo.
Mostly 20s, David,
Yeah, this year past, most of Canada got half as much snow as it usually does, and where I am in Toronto got maybe 2 inches over the whole thing, and it didn't stay for more than a week.
We can finally get back on the road.
Huzzah! I like being on the road. It means I don't have to worry about my sippy cup.
I didn't know. I didn't get that much snow last winter. I didn't have to shovel. I was happy.
Hello.
I noticed 2 things.
Eh?
One, we took a lot of damage, and 2, our buddy flew off somewhere.
Yeah.
G1 up to D1. Yeah, it's time for eerie darkness. It's time for it to be dark as fuck.
Dark as fuck, boy!
You know what? After we finish the game, I'm tempted to find a location that has a Bigfoot encounter and just go to that area.
I mean, I'd happily do that. Shinzo, 2011 for me.
Oh, we're in the mid zone. Praise be. Praise be the great gold one. Long may he rivet. to leave my Discord up on my other screen.
We actively call Discord a bitch.
There we go.
What coral?
That's a lot of coral that we just grabbed.
Yeah.
Coral is important, so it goes in the back. Along with the eggs of the great Binya Binya.
Here we go again. My, it is fucking wet here.
The good thing about it being so dark, I can see things that we particularly want to grab because they glow.
Yes. I found a case of Gotharian scented candles in this here shipping container, Bob.
The fuck is a Gatherian?
That's a wonderful question, isn't it?
Is it from another, let me guess, another plane of existence?
Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. And if I'm not sure, I'm concerned.
I wonder if you can eat it.
I mean, it's a candle, so maybe.
I just felt myself ding off of the side of that tower.
It looked like you sneezed on the way through.
Really? I get you sneeze and then suddenly yoink the wheel to the right, to the left.
Yeah.
Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time?
Hmm?
One hop this time?
One hop this time.
We have done like 8 different songs this stream.
I don't like like the fact that the dirt road is turning into paved road right in front of me.
Country home, pave me home. I sense minor obstruction in our way, Bob.
I sense that you are correct.
Country home, take me road. Get me the fuck out of here.
North Pacific. Rains all the fucking time. Air shakers. Why are they here?
Shake it like a polarized picture.
I think I found the reason the shakers are here.
They are protecting something. That something is a minor pain in the ass. Start. You left the brakes at home, Bob.
I did leave the brakes at home. And there's like an achievement for going so many junctions without using the brake once.
There's a couple of achievements for not using the brakes, if I remember correctly. No, one of the ones that you got was what was it? It was for hitting the gas without coming out of park.
Yeah.
Good news, Bob. This is a mostly straight road home. The bad news is, we're going to have to go around 30 bends in order to get to it. Goddamn sightseers.
Why are we having Death Ride Shotgun with us?
You can't fit in the back.
There. And the roof is currently occupied.
Him Hughie.
We're about to punch the
Oh yeah, no, if you hit a thing of water hard enough, it will absolutely murder stuff. Electric short.
I also love to get an achievement for having your car run.
Yes, I think Bob already has that achievement. Goodbye. We couldn't afford the budget for the travel SUV there, Kath.
Be happy we got the station wagon.
I'm just thankful it's not a smart car.
Yeah.
I'd have to sit on the roof. Could have been a fun place.
damn thing came out of nowhere.
Barn fell over again.
Again?
Again?
The train is pulling out the station. The wind is blowing us away. Somebody stop
That's
this
anomaly.
voice on me.
It is looking at you, actively calling you a biche.
I have a fear about the future.
Let it.
'Cause when you're building something new, you never know what the cost will be.
Chows. Goodbye.
My car.
Bob, did you just make a Minecraft villager noise? I didn't even know you installed hydraulics, Bob.
Neither did I. Here we are.
I hate to inform you that the front bumper is damaged. Oh no, the shaker got Bob and gave us a villager instead.
Well, there goes that achievement. It parked
Nope.
itself.
Perfect. I do like the sword parker, however.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it that shows up? Smokestack in the smokestack?
Yes. The
Radiant
the- what was-
Dredge.
the radiant something or other. I think Kavasha has it.
Radiant Dredges.
And apparently it's a tire puncture.
Good morning. I hope you all had a lovely sleep. If you can believe it, it's Friday once again. Sector 2 is bright and sunny with a beautiful breeze, about 53 Fahrenheit, close to 12 Celsius. You're going to want to watch out around noon. There will be a quick radiation spike of 12 microsieverts
Hey, it's Friday
for just
today.
over an hour. You'll want the kids
Hey,
indoors for
it's
that one, or
Friday.
at the very least, wearing your
Friday.
eye shields during that time. Later today, right around tea time, it will be up to
I apologize, I can't finish the quote. I don't have a gun. Sorry.
So get in your full day of blue skies and golden sunshine. And we'll see you back here tomorrow, bright and early, with your weather as always.
Ticking tumbler, an exploding box found in the inner cylinder.
like Anon has company today. I won't disturb him.
That looks like a Jehovah's Witness.
Let's not disturb him.
Alright.
Who knows what he does with them?
I'm surprised they're this deep into the zone, however.
Do you want to know what he does with them?
No.
There's a lot of new management.
That's what I thought. That's why we're not stopping.
There's a lot of new management.
I was wondering why there was Jehovah's Witness this deep into the zone. Oh my god, is Anon an invasive species?
An interesting theory. Apparently I picked up electronics from that.
I think Bob has scanned the full influence from the meteor storm. Oh, apparently we're looking for a pink-white anomaly.
It looks like that, but it's
Ah. Didn't ever see it coming. Goodbye.
You know, I like the fact that they're giving me explosives. I'm very much a fan of the fact that they're giving me explosives.
Boom, 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 boom. We're sitting at 64% battery, which is terrible. Well, I mean, only grains of big damage.
We're up to a lot now.
Yeah. Oh, we are up to 162. Yes. It's almost triple the battery we had a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that was my knee.
I feel that in my soul.
I feel that in my knee.
Fair.
Hey, more smokestacks. There are 2 points of corrupt energy through here.
And we may be grabbing one of them.
Yeah. I mean, the one closer to the road for sure. We might be a little bit stuck, Bob.
Stone
We're
wall.
way off to the left.
I don't know how we got this far off to the right, but you know.
We hung a right. Don't blame the airstrips. It's hard to make a living out here. Welcome back, Dillamoon.
I have a feeling that one was a trap.
Yes.
I don't know why you say that.
You need to scan those.
So if they flicker red, scan them instead. Ooh, plasma. We need that. We need a lot of that.
I don't know why we're still grabbing chemicals. We are actually somewhat good on chemicals. True, habit.
We were looting everything inside the other programmer plaza. There was a trade of technology.
Are we going to get the other one? Ooh, a building. I like buildings, they have things inside of them. Yeah,
Buildings are usually good, especially if you're scavenging. That's a choice right there.
Bombs for chemicals.
What the fuck is that? There? Do you see that? There's like floating things in the thing. Oh, my camera's going glitchy. Is this evidence? Like, is this? I don't know. Oh my god! Guys, look! 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 What is that? Whoa! What is that? Oh. Paul?
bet you see shampoo, it's gonna be okay.
How the fuck did Paul get shampoo?
Okay.
They thought Paul got by a monster. Turns out he had shampoo.
I mean, you have to keep your hair looking pretty in the mess.
How did Paul get shampoo?
Carefully. Oh, I didn't pay extra for the magic fingers installation in the car.
That's a shame, isn't it?
Uh,
And this isn't even corrupt energy.
Perfect. No, but we do need a little bit of that. I think there's like one thing that still needs unstable anchors. Once I get a little bit more financially stable, I do need to run a Minecraft server again.
Agreed. Like, I'd love to open one up for Maelstrom.
I mean, I know of at least 3 people that will play every day on it, so.
I missed it.
That was a barrel. I think one of these might be a fish.
It's a ticking tumbler.
That one's explosive. Some of these days, I don't think I like my job so much. That's a crate. That's a normal one. That's a normal one. Well, one of these is the dish. Oh, those are what the blacksmith drops. Can you throw... Oh, no, you don't have any flares in your inventory. Oh, no, you do have a flare in your inventory. So, I don't trust your ass. Berg. Away!
Out of sight, out of mind, right?
But where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
AAPD Mystery Radio Productions presents Good evening and welcome. I'm K.A. Holmes. And I'm about to
Well, if any of you have problems sleeping, just keep on listening to this fucker for a little bit.
But no matter how often you learn, there is an infinite variety in changes. The many possible code changes of
He's still talking, Bob.
and environment. They're
This is
not
the longest
fixable.
I've heard anyone talk.
They are wide enough.
I'm concerned.
To provide more.
Why couldn't we get the D&D campaign like this?
Of every encounter in our life. What we are about to present plays a little different.
Excuse me? Yeah, it's one of several chips that we need.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. At least we're getting plenty of stuff.
Oh yeah, no. We're getting stuff we need too, so.
Even though this is likely our last run.
Oh, speaking of Bob, there's a fancy new game that I found that I would love to emulate for this mine system. Car's gonna roll downhill, Bob.
Car's gonna probably roll right into the tour bus. Do tell.
It is a game called We Who Are About to Die, and it is a gladiatorial-based game. I actually kind of like how it handles, but I need to try it with controller as opposed to mouse and keyboard. Hey, there was electronics in that balloon.
Unfortunately, that is way too far to go back.
Yeah. It's over half the map in distance, so. If it wasn't also uphill to get to here,
You'd be all for going back for it.
oh yeah.
That's a trick that I would love to get, but I'm not gonna fucking touch.
Yeah?
It's inside of a double grinder.
Yeah. That's fair.
I wonder if the tour bus is what makes the tourists.
Looks like it might be, dude. Actually, I think when we were reading the lore hit on it, that's basically what it was suggesting. We took a lot of general damage, so, which means it mostly hit the limb.
Yeah, we've been keeping the limb up. We've been keeping the ion shield with us, but we haven't been using it.
I mean, it'll be useful if we get hit by a storm, so.
Taurus Teal, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Into the story bit.
So this is an Olympium Vein, Shaker, Blacksmith, Devil Grinder, Corrupted Anchor. Oh boy.
There's a lot of poppers in here. And the thing we're going to be most interested in is probably going to be the Olympium Veins.
And we don't have a resource radar.
We're going to have to keep an eye out for the purpley white color.
This is in fact the well.
Oh, it is the well.
This is really it, huh?
Can't see shit yet.
Soon we'll finally see for ourselves what caused the mass hallucination and what Tobias and Alan died for.
And whether it was all worth it. Francis.
Yeah?
Thank you for trusting me when you had every reason not to. Getting to this point together with you, it makes me feel like my old self again.
It's been an honor to watch you work, Dr. Turner.
That's ominous as fuck.
That looks like a failed jump point.
Real? I can't even begin to guess what could be outputting this much radiation.
Some sort of energy reservoir, a massive fission reaction, or
a portal.
Atlantis.
If this thing really leads us to Atlantis, I'm turning in my PhD.
God, if only Tobias were here to see it.
I would have liked to hear his take on all this. For once.
You know, I got a on the terminal back at the gas station. I got a weird message in that fax machine. It said, "I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm trapped here. Tell somebody."
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Oh, we got some Olympium fragments.
Ooh, tasty. We have 2.
I can't help but realize there's a lot of fucking cars around here.
Oh yeah, no. So, straight up, Bob, they do tell you that a lot of people have come to the well. Because almost everyone that has had a remnant has gone to the well with the remnant. you might be one of the first sane people to go into the well while bound to a revenant. Kivasha and I have a note, so we'll see you back at the garage.
If I come back to the garage.
I mean, if not, we'll see you wherever you go. I have the note tuned to you specifically.
All right, driver. You're almost to the threshold. Remember, Francis and I have got your back. Once you get that car to the well, we'll keep the gamma ray burst under control for as long as we can. Whatever happens, whatever state you find yourself in, the arc device will be your safety net. Use it. Get back to us, you hear me?
Ready when you are, driver.
Then I have a feeling that we're about to we're going to need to repair.
It is in fact a giant egg. So you know how I said that all this is reminding me of a failed portal, dip portal?
Mm-hmm.
That's a giant egg, Bob. You use the egg in order to start up the portal.
Question is, where does the portal go?
No.
Do you like the beginning of Time and Space?
Are you fond of time and space, Bob? Can I interest you in a fancy, wonderful place called the Maelstrom?
What's the Maelstrom?
It is a remnant conglomerate of various planes, ideas, and dimensions that have been disjointed from time and space and put into a realm bubble by one of the gods I deal with. Basically holding until they can be put back where they're supposed to go.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Which, if it were this close to a well, the entirety of the zone might be inside the Maelstrom already.
Alright, let's do this. Shields up, radiation up.
Let's do this. As a wise man,
Leroy Jenkins!
I was going to say, as a wise man once said,
It's opening? Godspeed, driver.
important question, Mr. Bob, do you have chicken?
Suddenly I do now.
Perfect.
Burn.
Hoppy? Hoppy!
Did it work? What's the energy output? Damn it, Alan, I'm fine. Light nearly blinded me. Can you read it?
Yeah, let me see. 500 kilojoules? Hoppy, what is this?
The future. I call it the waves.
I don't have an item bar. Ah, shit, I might be by myself on this one. communications is down. Can't hear shit, Captain. Oh, ho, ho, woo! Okay.
Coffee delivery.
Alan, gosh. Is it that time already?
So, about leaving Arda. I was thinking, how about by Christmas?
Yes, maybe. I just need to solve this instability issue. I loathe to think about leaving the Olympic Peninsula like this.
There's always more to do.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I love you for it. I'm just wondering if you'll really be able to walk away from all this. It's okay if you can't.
You abandoned the world to work here beside me. Fair is fair.
Len Tech is a world-changing discovery. Your world-changing discovery. Ernest isn't even a consideration.
We agreed to have children, and I'm not having them in this hellhole.
Good, because I'd love to have 8.
Then I hope you're ready to carry at least half of those yourself.
I love you.
I love you.
Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's so fucking creepy. This is so many TVs. Oh, good. The TVs are floating now. The TVs are blinking. Uh-oh. I can't read shit. And this is a long corridor. And whoop.
Tobias, the movers are here. Wait, why aren't you packed?
I ain't going.
The evacuation orders.
Evacuation orders can go to hell. We leave and we never see the inside of these walls again. All the things we've been investigating, the ripple, the echoes from the swamp, they'll all fade away. I'm gonna stay and chase down these stories, wherever they take me.
Tobias,
Stay here. With me.
The loot goblin in me wants to loot. Why won't you let me loot? Hit. Oh, this is getting creepy.
You here to quote?
I'm here to deliver the committee's decision. You have been found guilty of doctoring experimental data. This action is in clear violation of Arda's scientific integrity. Judgment has been rendered. You may stay and work, but your clearance will be lowered to level 3.
So I'm to be a glorified flask cleaner.
Take it as a win. You could have been court-martialed instead.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked that much better.
What I like has no bearing on this decision. See you on Monday, Dr. Cook.
Ooh. Abby was straight cold with the man. I got a feeling I'm supposed to be running straight through.
Driver, do you read me?
Driver, you passed through some sort of opening. We managed to hold it steady, but the energy expulsion is growing. We don't have much longer.
If you can hear this, you need to get back now.
Hey, look! The gang's back together!
Tobias?
I never told you how grateful I was that you stayed behind in the zone.
Oh, shit.
With me. These years, best of my life. Foraging for mushrooms, slogging through swamplands, combing through hours and hours of terrible field recordings. Not a single moment wasted. Thank you. For everything.
It was all you. You made me feel capable. That anything was possible. That I wasn't some second-rate scientist. All my happiness was thanks to you. And I'm afraid of how I'll survive without you.
I'm not. You got this. You always have. Hey, Oppie, Alan sends his regards. He wants to know why you haven't taken his advice yet. Driver, is that a gumbaroo on your dash? Oh, I'll be damned.
So that's what it is.
Until next time.
Tobias? Tobias!
Driver, if you can hear this, we can't keep the well stable for much longer. Wherever you are, come back.
The only way to go back is to go forward. Warning. Caution. Oh, things are getting red. Things are getting yellow. Oh, this is bad.
Somewhere in the stacks with Huron and Zerathum's realm. Can you hear me, Bob?
I think so.
Oh, good. I've been sending warnings. You should be able to see some TVs nearby if you're in the place I think you are.
Yeah, there's nothing but TVs everywhere.
Oh, good. Probably reprieve from the eyeballs that were on them earlier if I have my signal straight.
Yeah, I'm seeing signs that are telling me to keep out.
Yeah, no. You are on the edge of the realm of two gods. Huron, god of technology, and Azirathum, god of secrets.
Ah. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can't drop a line to get you somewhere? Question mark? You should be in one piece.
I think so. I found out what that thing on the dashboard was. Apparently it's a gumbaroo.
Ooh, fancy.
Found the car.
Car!
Hey, I have visual connection again.
I have no map data.
I'm not surprised. You are partially in the realm of the god of secrets. I don't think he'd let you leave with anything that you didn't come in with. Take nothing but knowledge to leave nothing but footprints.
Just a little longer. Hold steady.
So, how's the out this road trip been?
Keep those limb faces alive.
I don't know where the fuck I am.
001 deviation. You get me?
You should be able to drive basically straight forward. Just don't.
Sounds about right for this kind of trip.
Also, I'm not surprised my Patrick managed to get a hold of robot. Robot.
Woohoo!
Over the hole. You alright there, Bob?
I don't know. Things are spinning.
You appear to be upside down. I hope you didn't have anything necessary inside the roof rack.
Roof storage is fine.
Beautiful.
The anchor field is wobbling, Poppy. Anything we can do to stabilize things on your side?
Punching it as hard as I can.
Those are dust bunnies. Those aren't good. Those are radiation. Get back here. Shit's going sideways.
Bob, fair warning. I've stabilized what I can, but you might be in for a temporal bifurcation. never wanted to be in more than one place at the same time.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Don't worry, you'll live through it.
Francis, hold tight! I can't. The phase, it's de-syncing.
Up!
Punch it!
Oh, shit! Uh-oh! Ah!
There we go. It's only been a year and a half. I'm
You
glad
made
you
it
were able
back,
to
driver. All in one
compensate.
piece, it looks like.
And no sign of the Remnant's energy signature anywhere in that car. You're free.
But the car's maintained its link to you. Fascinating. We'll never know how far the Remnant's obsessions wormed into your head, but you should be safe from it getting any worse. In theory.
Abby, I'm sorry. You didn't get to talk to Alan again.
We managed to pull off the near impossible. And the first thing you do is apologize?
Sorry. I mean,
Don't worry, it was Tobias's fault. He hogged the frequency all for himself yet again.
You heard him too.
I did. That means I didn't imagine that last conversation with Alan. And you know what else?
What?
That your theory was right. And Tobias called it. All that bluster, and he ended up showing us scientists a thing or two. Those moments we heard, they were all from the past. Being inside that well somehow allowed the Remnant to access those imprints and replay them. But Tobias's voice wasn't from the past, it was from somewhere else entirely.
But where? And how?
No clue. Do me a favor. Once you figure it out, don't bother telling me. I'm leaving the zone.
I'm sorry, what?
Alan came to tell me goodbye, and that I was forgiven 37 years ago. I didn't listen. So now, finally, I'm going to take his advice. I should have left the zone a long time ago.
But if we solve this, maybe there's a way to speak to him again.
I heard what I needed to hear. It only took me 37 years to listen. Anyway, all that sounds like a young scientist game. It's not for me anymore. Francis, you decide what to do from here. You can carry the torch and continue the research, or get out of this cursed place and find your own way. It's your decision. And driver, you're free now. You can do what you want from here. But if you'll allow an old woman one last hope, stay here with Francis. There's so many more stories for the zone to tell. And the both of you are young enough to listen. My ears are bad. And I refuse to hear them. I've removed all access restrictions to my systems, Francis. The helm is yours.
Wait, I don't know if I can do this alone.
You're not alone. You've got clear eyes, ears open to the impossible, and the driver. Dr. Cook, driver. It's been a pleasure. This is Dr. Ophelia Turner. Signing off.
Abby? Abby! Really? Well, driver, if you don't mind sticking around with me, Abby was right. There's still so much of the zone that we still don't know about. But with your help, we can tell those stories. I'm no Abby, but I'll do the best I can. You're no longer bound to the car, but it stayed with you and will continue to protect you as you travel the zone. Go on then. As long as you're willing to drive, I'm along for the ride.
Well,
I guess it doesn't want me to get that locker after all.
You were moving as fast as you could to grab it.
And so, in that particular moment of going through that final portal, Bob split in two. One half stayed in the zone. The other was whisked away to a place called the Maelstrom, where he would act as a commentator for a wrestling show. Unfortunately, with his body gone and just his spirit in that place, he would have to create a new body. A robotic body with a red gem as its core.
That sounds like a good way to wrap it up there, Bob.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
It's always nice to revisit old stories.
Yeah. Dude, this was a good game.
Yeah.
Like, granted, it had its bugs, but the bugs were... They seemed like the zone was controlling it the entire time, you know?
Yeah. They weren't obtrusive enough to be game-breaking.
Mm-hmm. The only one that was game-breaking was the one where I couldn't repair.
Yeah, the full hands bug.
I still want to find out what the fuck a Gumbaroo is.
But possibly, it might be the thing that moves in the shadows.
So, I got 3 achievements from doing that final mission.
Oh?
Streets ahead. Complete a run with at least 7 junctions. The end of the road. Return from the well. And along for the ride. Return from the well with Tobias's favorite cryptid equipped.
Yeah.
So 10.1% of players have completed the game. Out of that 10.1, would you care to take a guess how many equipped the cryptid?
I'm going to say less than 2%.
9.1%.
9.1?
Out of 10.1.
That's actually kind of surprising.
Only 1% of people that own the game did not equip it.
That, or they did a second playthrough and went through without the Bungaroo.
Fair. Well, if you did it even once, you have the achievement.
True, true.
So how long before someone in Mass before runs into a Bungaroo?
You'd be surprised.
So, straight up, the way the Bungaroo looks, it looks how I described the, what was it? The thing that Ivory got a cape from. The Bandersnatch. The Bungaroo looks like how I describe a Bandersnatch for my campaigns.
Describe the benefit to me as basically purple and orange streak Cheshire cat for a long body.
Bear-sized creature with a slightly feline face, far too many teeth, and a Cheshire grin. As it exhales a plume of blue-gray mist, which turns off magic. Welcome back, Rosso.
Oh no, Rosso. It wasn't picked. We did the other one. We just now, and then we did another run to finish it. Oh good, it just put me right back.
Yeah.
All right, break's over. Back to working.
Ah, shit.
Hey, Bob?
Yeah?
The kicker is, you now know Mr. Gray's obsession with getting back into the Maelstrom for Season 2.
He forgot his keys?
No.
Mr. Gray was the contractor for Balance in Season 1, who was mildly obsessed with getting deeper into the arena. He got kicked out at the end of Season 1, had a whole bunch of progress reset, and now he's handing out invitations and contracts to anyone who will go into the Maelstrom.
Vegetable or a fungus. It made no audible complaint when I harvested it. But we've sliced it and we've topped it with some Parmesan, basil, salt, and pepper, and we boiled it using some thermal vents that
That's true. You did roll a whole bunch of those, and then nobody's claimed it.
I rolled some, but Straw Hat grabbed another one.
Yeah.
reminding you to treat each meal as though it was your last.
Hey, another pocket watch.
Now, there's something that there's one last thing that I want to do.
He is it?
We have to find the thing that moves.
Ah. That's going to be fun. Do you, I know it pops up a lot in the outer section, which we can also re-roll to try to grab it. Anchor party, keys. Try re-rolling G7.
I want to check through all of them first before we do that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Blacksmiths. Are you looking at the number? Let's see. Do you mind if I read out the wiki entry on the Gumbaroo?
Go ahead.
The Gumbaroo is said to look like a fat black bear in the shape of completely hairless except for its prominent eyebrows and bristly hairs on its chin. Instead, it has dark, smooth, and extremely tough, coal-black, leather-like skin. This makes the beast invulnerable to bullets, rocks, and arrows. Anything shot at the beast would simply bounce off. Its main weakness was said to be fire. The scarcity of the Gumbaroos was perhaps due to their combustible character and the prevalence of forest fires. The animal burns like celluloid with explosive force. Frequently, during and after forest fires in the heavy cedar near Coos Bay, woodmen have insisted that they heard loud reports quite unlike the sound of falling trees, and detected the smell of burning rubber in the air. When the creature was photographed, the photo negatives would explode as well. The Gumbaroo, who was also said to have been hungry and devoured anything it could find that looked like food, a whole horse may be eaten in one sitting. It's not enough, but it's not enough. Fortunately, it's not swift in its movements or angered in the slightest degree by the presence of enemy. Gentle giant. So it is a large bear-shaped creature. In the 2015 horror-inspired Fearsome Creatures, the Gumbaroo has 13 limbs, 10 arms, and 3 legs. Its diet is omnivorous, physically and literally. The bear is not a gentle giant. After being burned, if a human inhales the particles of the beast, the organs will get coated with rubber, which is easily misdiagnosed as tuberculosis. Its natural enemy was said to be the Thumberdoodle, which clamps down its teeth and will not let go until thunder is heard. It is which is the second weakness of the Gumbaroo and the only animal the bear fears. Because of this, the Gumbaroo is cowardly when its rubbery skin is bitten. Its scientific name is Triskaidekapus elastica. Gumbaroo make their dens at the base of huge burned-out cedar trees along the Pacific coast, from the Gray Harbor to Humboldt Bay. The creature spends most of its time in a state of hibernation, only leaving its lair a few times a year to search for food. When active, the Gumbaroo will always eat, and will eat any living creature that crosses its path. One of the cited images is a bear with mange. So, a bear with no fur. I apologize for any word salad in that. I was reading verbatim from the wiki, which isn't always spelled the best way.
Oh, good. Unfortunately, there is no location that has a thing that moves.
Shame.
So
we'll have to re-roll that then.
Oh, I've re-rolled multiple things and I didn't get it, so I might have to do some runs off screen.
Yeah, no worries.
But it is 12 a.m., so I think that is where this particular I think that is where we are going to call it for Pacific Drive. And I already know who I'm going to raid.
Oh?
Yep.
Distortion Devil?
Lenny.
Lenny. Oh, sorry, I didn't see Lenny.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he's going this late.
Yeah.
But, folks, I want to take a minute. Thank y'all for coming in, hanging out, having fun. Y'all have yourselves a good one. Show Lanny some love. And who knows what we're going to be playing next week.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one, y'all.